Anyway, as I was saying, the game just crashed then. Sierra Madre and on the canyon, you can't return to those locations. So if you miss it, and you're shit out of luck. Unless you want to use console commands and shit. So I don't think there's anybody of worth here at the moment. Oh, thank God for that. I can actually vending machines I can actually use and take stuff from. Instead of being told it's stealing. So I'm not going to bother with walking around Hoover Dam power plant because I don't really care about this location. I mean, just about the game. Taking, or having a big part of it based around Hoover Dam. Anyway, so I've got that done. Oh, no, I haven't actually. It's not even marked. I'll go forward to mark it and then I'll come back. Or I'll go around wherever's fastest, really. But I only came. There we go. Only came for the snow globe. Got the snow globe. There's one for Old World Blues, which luckily Old World Blues you can go back and forth at any time you want. What's the last? Oh, the last DLC is the Divide, which you also cannot go back to after you've finished. But you do get that end zone. Well, you can either stop the nukes from launching, or you can nuke the area past the Mojave NCR outpost. And honestly, I've never explored that area. It gives you a brand new area where it recommends you to be the highest level. And maybe I can maybe I can explore it. Maybe that can be like the end game where I leave the playthrough. Although I was planning on doing, there was a big ass mod, and it's basically its own expansion pack. It's a fan mod. I forget what it's called. It's called something. I believe it takes place in winter. And there's the snow, from what I recall. It's been so long since it looked cool when I saw it. I was impressed. But it's been so long since I looked at it that I've completely forgotten what the name is of it. But when we get to there, we'll get to there. I have a feeling it's got another name like Project something. But yeah, it does look amazing. From the 2-minute trailer I saw, it looked amazing. Somebody or something is shooting. I have a feeling it's going to be the NCR and the... wow, there's skeletons everywhere. Oh. We're cut off from the rest of the platoon, and there are legionnaires all over the place. There's no chance we can get out of here before they blow the town, so we're going to hold out against them as long as we can. If anyone gets this, I'd like to make sure that Private Jeffrey Hui and Corporal Marcus Christensen are commended for their valour and sacrifice. Both have upheld the ideals and honour of the new California Republic with distinction. Ranger Teresa Lutz out. Okay, so it's just going to sit there. It's not something I can actually take. Oh well. I thought there was going to be like a new quest or something. I haven't actually seen that before. But I can't do anything with that. Except for get a service rifle and a ranger hat. Maybe it's part of a quest. But I would have thought I would have been able to pick it up regardless. So yeah, I thought it was the Fiends and the NCR that were fighting. But it was Caesar's Legion. Oh. What's this guy got? 10mm case, a chainsaw, frag grenade, jalapeno. Do you know what? I'm just going to take everything. Oh. Wow, that guy is that a woman or is that a man? That is really weird. I mean, he's got a completely different... I think that's supposed to be a woman. Maybe she had it all chopped off. 10mm. Oh shit, I've still got that. I need to give that back. And then I can seal it instantly back again. Where's the crowbar? Knife and machete. Let's just repair some stuff just to get it out of the way. Ripper. Plasma rifle. Plasma mine. Shotgun. And what about... Oh, actually, I just thought I've got... There's a reason I got the whatever perk I got. It's because I wanted to repair my power armor, my big boy power armor. And there's another man, woman, Legion. Wow, that doesn't make any sense. I guess it's a mod, so I should give it some slack. Combat armor, leather armor, ranger hat. What else have we got? Veteran helmet. T45D power armor. Perfect. And that's it by the looks of it. Yes, that. So I believe there was a button that allows you to activate the helmet view. I've actually forgotten what that button is, but I guess it's really not important right now. Lunchbox, Coca-Cola, cigarette, cola. Take all that stuff. I want to take the helmet off just because of the obscuring view. I just wanted to see what it was like when it was fully repaired, and there were no annoying cracks on the lens or in the glass, whatever you want to call it. A couple of boxes just left here. Just scrap metal, all sorts. A couple of coyote. Let's deal with these guys. That's just vicious dog. I apparently can't tell the difference between the two models. Anyway, are we there yet? Let's get rid of that marker so it doesn't confuse me. Almost. We're almost there. We've got a little bit of travel time to go. Ooh, that does not look good. The lake has dropped out. The entire lake has dropped out for some reason. I'm sure it might come back if we're lucky. If I turn around, does it back? No. That's a shame. I can see the sky. I mean, it's very reflective. I can see the sky perfectly through it. Yeah, so after this one, I don't know what to do. I'm going to look at I'll see what's in the surrounding area. And if there's nothing of worth, then I guess I'll just start the DLC. I was going to wait. I was going to hold out on the DLC until I'd done basically everything else. So if I've got nowhere to go, then that's what I'll do. Smash that dog in the arse. Take that out of context. Fuck's sake. Prickly pear. There's a rat. The rats usually run away from you, but I guess this one doesn't care. It hasn't learnt to fear humans yet. Speaking of fearing humans, there's a couple of foxes that live near me, and I don't know, there's like 3 or 4 of them. And I live in a small town, so it's not like a city. I've been in the city and I've seen city foxes, if you like. for lack of a better word, and they just do not care. They just walk the streets the same as everybody else. In fact, most of the animals in the city, they're just not afraid of people. These guys can do quite a bit of damage. I think I brought it up last time, but that's just a bear sound effect. I was watching the Pokemon movie. Oh, come on. Yeah, that's an insane amount of damage for such a... I seem to remember them barely doing anything on Fallout 3. I'm almost dangerously low already. Are you serious? Shit. Craft, cactus water, rocket, I don't know, box of detergent, jet, Nuka-Cola, dog steak. So I could sleep here. I don't know what the likelihood of me being attacked by more lake lurks is going to be. Tin cans. So I think the normal tin can, if there's any normal tin cans, I will take those because balls. They can be smelted down. Let's just drop those. They can be melted down into lead. So I'm gonna sleep here. I don't know what the likelihood of me being attacked by more lake lurks is, but it's getting dark, so let's do 10 hours. Yeah, city foxes, they just do not care. They just walk the streets, and they're absolutely fine. Although oh blimey, that's 1 hour. Maybe one more. Just one more. That didn't change anything, did it? One more. One more. Oh, come on. It's the same time of day. There we go. 11. I'll have to keep that in mind. Dehydration. I can get some... Luckily, this is like the biggest body of clean water in the game, which is good. Oh, that isn't good. Yes, I actually remember what I was going to say now. I rewatched the Pokemon movie, and there's a Rhyhorn in that, and it's weird because every other Pokemon says their name as their cry, if you want to call it that. I mean, in the games it's completely different, and then in the show they just repeat their name over and over again. But Rhyhorn just uses a bear sound effect, and it's really off-putting. The new movie, the new old movie, they remade the first Pokemon movie. There's a load of golf carts over there. They remade the first Pokemon movie. It's out in Japan, I believe. I think it comes out July. I think it's July the 26th. I think. Crashed again. Of course it did. It doesn't even want me to go inside, so I should have been paying attention. It crashed for no reason. If it crashes... No, it does... Where does it even want me to go? It said don't go inside, then it said did go inside. Local map. No, it definitely wants me to go inside. It's just been difficult. I know where it wants me to go. It wants me to go up on that balcony. Please don't crash. Yeah, so they're remaking the Pokemon movie. It's already been remade. Out in Japan already. We don't get it until November, I think.
You've come back to see the chief. Nice of you to humor the radio tender. What can I do for you?
Investigating some intel problems.
Interesting that she would wrangle someone else into sorting out the problem. But I suppose you're in the right place. A lot of intel comes through here.
Do you know anything about the problems?
I don't know, Technical Sergeant Reyes, but coordinating intel can be messy sometimes. Things get mixed up, people get confused. Heck, I get confused, and I've been doing this for a long time now. What he or she sees as a problem might be standard operating procedure. That's not to say Reyes is wrong for being concerned, but it's easy for the sand to get in your eyes out here.
Can you give me any advice?
Well, the logical thing to do is to check with the patrol. Different people see different things, and sometimes...
Okay, yeah, so he's just talking bullshit. I know you're the one that's been manipulating data.
Hold on. If we're gonna have this conversation, let's go somewhere more private. Don't worry, not much bite left in this old dog.
Alrighty, so we're gonna go... He left the radio on, so it was just broadcasting everything he said. Come on. He's so slow. This is the worst thing about any game, is when you have to follow an NPC and they just take so long. I mean, NPCs in this can run, so it's rather nitpicky. Anyway, back to the Pokemon movie. Yes, come on. I've got to be exactly behind you. How if I crouch and very slowly walk? Yes, so I'm hoping, because the original dub, or the American dub, or the English dub. Okay. Game crashed again. Alright, so what's the deal?
Sorting and manipulating intelligence is what I do. It's what Rangers are supposed to do. This job isn't all gunfighting and gulping shots of whiskey, no matter what the boys and ladies out there say.
But you're inventing your own intelligence reports. I'll send the logs and talk to the Rangers.
You have you? Misdirection. When you're pinned down, outnumbered, and 2 days from any help, it's just about the best friend you can have. Misdirection's what saved me all these years. It's what saved us at Hoover Dam. But it's been 5 years now, and Caesar's right across that lake. He's closer now than he ever was before. I was a young man once. I know what it's like to want to fight for your home. But this isn't it.
How does spreading false intel help?
People back home don't listen. They don't care. Senators, Brahmin barons, folks who are just trying to make it from day to day. It's been so many years that people forget about it. Conscription brings in fresh troops that die here every month, like it's routine. And even if we hold this dam, what then? Are we gonna send the NCR's men and women to die here for another 5 years? 10? Patrol the whole length of the Colorado for hundreds of miles? Holding this dam, it'll be the death of us.
Why did you do it?
It's never gonna end. This fight with Caesar. People back home don't know what these young men and women are in for. The Legion is the worst enemy we've ever faced. But we can't stop Caesar here. Not without getting a lot of good people killed. More than anyone cares to count up. But even if we do stop him, I don't see how we're ever going to be able to pull out.
Aren't you fighting for the people in New Vegas?
We're fighting on their behalf, but Mr. House and the families are stringing us up inch by inch. They'll drain us dry while we fight and die over this dam. We offered them sanctuary in NCR territory before, but they won't listen. Troopers and Rangers have been dying here for more than 5 years while the families sit pretty behind that damn wall.
What do you think I should do about this?
First thing that comes to mind is to turn me in. But that might not be the best play, all things considered. Even if your heart's in the right place, I reckon it might do a lot more harm than good.
What we?
Oliver can't stand that Rangers got credit for victory at Hoover. Whatever I recommend, he does the opposite. I said I wanted us on the ridge. He put them right on the western part of the dam itself. We don't have enough firepower to hold that spot. If the troopers fall back, and they will, the Rangers will advance to cover Oliver's retreat. We lose the dam, Oliver in the center of the room.
What about you and the Rangers?
Rangers are volunteers. Every man and woman who signs up is willing to die for the NCR, myself included. A lot of this is my fault. It's only right that I stand with them.
That's crazy.
Maybe 50 Rangers will die on that dam. We lose over 1,000 troopers every year. Being here is crazy. Getting out's the only sane thing to do.
I can't let you do this. I have to turn you in.
Fair enough. You want to do this the right way, go get one of the Rangers. Don't worry, I'm not going to run out on you.
All you need is one ranger protecting the monarch.
But you are, though. You really are.
He'll get it done.
So
Rangers, this is the chief. I know I can ramble on sometimes, but I need you to listen close for the next minute or so. I've got some bad news. I messed up. Made a mistake.
When I got this assignment, I was hoping there'd be more gambling.
I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out. I messed up. Made a mistake. I thought I could help us get out of here, but it didn't work out.
he's just gonna.
Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and
Looks
get
like
a
we
bad
booted the
break,
Legion out of
that's
Nelson.
it.
About
You
damn
step
time.
down. Rangers get injured all the time. It's part of the job. But if you lose a few fingers and get a bad break, that's it. You step down. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. We rely on each other too much to let our infirmities become a liability. The Ranger knows when it's time. Only I didn't. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. Somewhere along the way, something broke inside me. I couldn't find us a way out of this desert. I wrestled with it, and it took me down a dark road. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. I wish I could explain it to you. The old chief's finally at a loss for words. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them. Send me all the Legion you can. I'll be waiting for them.
That shot came from the chief's office. Chief, why did you do it? Hard to believe this place used to be a luxury.
What a shame. Yeah, so he unfortunately he kills himself. The first time, obviously I didn't know that was coming. I never actually expected that.
Chief, why did you do it?
Come on, leave. I want that gun. Fuck! That was not what I... Holy shit, that was not what I expected to happen. I was trying to pick it up. I honestly was not expecting that to happen. Holy shit. Oh, now I've got to sit through it all again.